I'm not sure what I said either. So we've been talking a lot about what is a customer service experience? What is a customer experience like? For a lot of us, every morning we go grab our cup of coffee and deal with the local barista. And so I have a choice to go to whatever coffee shop that I want to go to. I pass a dozen coffee shops on the way from my home to my office. How do I want to leverage the customer experience with the quality of the coffee? Oftentimes we take concessions on one or the other. The old saying says you can have it good, fast, or cheap, and you can only pick two, or something like that. We make those choices every day. The places that we eat, the quality of food, the grocery stores that we go to, the gas stations that we're making choices based off of the customer experience that we want. Yeah, based off of the customer experience that we want, the quality that we want, and the price. I believe that your customer experience is constantly evolving because there's always somebody willing to do it better, faster, stronger, cheaper, better quality for a service company, for a coffee shop, whatever it is that you're doing. I believe that the customer experience has got to be key. You can work on the quality of the product and you can work on the price to be more competitive, but if your customer experience stinks, then who's going to want to make concessions on those other two things? We have been looking back and assessing our customer experience within our organization, and one thing that's come back to us repeatedly through our team and through our people has been a shift in culture from leadership setting expectations and giving the resources and then changing the focus on what's good for the business and changing focus to what's good for the customer. How is the customer going to benefit from this transaction? From a customer experience standpoint, you must maintain your focus on what the customer gains from the transaction and less what the company does. One of the things that we started focusing on back in the summer of 2016 was our professional checklist. And we've said the word professional over and over and over again. But what does professional mean? This is something that we go over as a team almost weekly. It's something that we've tried to put as a priority in the way that we think and the way that we operate. And we believe that a core value at Loc-Doc is if we interact with each other, our team, on a professional level, we operate with mutual respect with each other, then that will bubble out and carry on to the conversations and the interactions with our vendors. And even more so, it will bubble out and carry on into conversations, communication, and the way that we treat our customers. So we have to start with us, and we have to start with each other and with our team. And if we can always be focused on professional communication and the way that we interact with each other, encouraging, lifting each other up, focus on the positives, it carries out from that into supporting your customers that way. So it's a focus of starting with the team, working to change the culture. There's a book that I read a while back about turning the ship. This book, it's called Turn the Ship Around by David this Captain David. He talks about turning the ship around, and he talks about the culture of the United States Navy by changing the focus from let me tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, to let me set the expectations, let me encourage you in the positives, let me teach you, make sure that you have the resources that you need so that you can carry out the task. And each department operated on their own and had their own empowerment. They had their own responsibilities, and they carried those responsibilities out and then reported back externally instead of waiting for communication and directions internally. I believe there's two functionalities when it comes to the customer experience. There's the mechanics of how you do things, the ease of doing business with, the multiple ways of communication, and then there is the culture in which creates a positive, encouraging, and inviting atmosphere that customers want to come and do business with you because you are creating that platform, that atmosphere, that culture. So that's the short of it is, how can you improve your customer experience? Improve your culture. And always drink plenty of coffee.